All right, I recently did a video ranking my 5 party service businesses and letting people know that the foam parties had the highest profit margins of parties for me. And I got a lot of questions about the equipment, so let's get into that today. Hi, I'm Emily. I get paid to party. I run a handful of party service businesses. Follow along if you are looking to do the same. Okay, so foam parties. This one is one I kind of just stumbled into. I hadn't originally planned on offering this. I came across Foam Daddy, just something, it looked like it could be a good fit for our party services. And this is one of those that I was in the beginning a little intimidated by, like the foam parties and like, what if I can't run it? It literally took me all of like 15 to 30 minutes to learn how to set it up and run the foam cannons. And I want to show you guys the equipment because I can store all of it in the corner of my garage. It requires the least amount of storage space. That and the bouquet bar, those two side hustles require the least amount of storage space. There's just not a lot, so I want to show it to you today. Okay, this is the Foam Daddy foam cannon. You can see it, it's still got the Foam Daddy logo on there. I believe this is somewhere around 40-ish pounds. So not too bad. I can pick it up, move it around myself. And then what you're gonna bring with it to every event is your 2 root trash cans. They're these big 32-gallon trash cans. You just need 2. I've got the tripod that the Foam Daddy sits on top of where it sprays everybody. And then with that, then the only really other thing you need for this is the pump that sits down in the trash can and attaches to the cannon to feed the solution so that you get the foam everywhere. Okay, so other than those things, that's the big equipment that you take to make the foam. It's really, I mean, look, a trash can's in a can and it sits in the corner of my garage. Other than that, I take a big speaker to play music or multiple speakers if you want. You're gonna want a little plastic barricade that go like a canvas, not plastic, like a barricade that goes in front of the foam, so it keeps in front of the foam cannon, so it keeps the foam from blowing back onto the cannon. And then a lot of people want like the pop-up tents to go over the cannon so that you're not standing in the sun for hours while you are operating this. I have done parties without it, so you can if you're just getting started and you can't afford the pop-up yet. But then there's a handful of other things. I did have people in the Foam Daddy group that are other Foam Daddy owners or looking to get into the businesses recommend a really good wagon. Let me see if I can show you guys a picture of this. There's the brand. And this pops open and it's one with the big heavy duty wheels that will roll over anything. And so this is perfect because you can like open it up, put your cannon in there. And then if you have to park a ways away from, if you're doing it out on a field or something, you can roll all your equipment out there and back. I've actually used the wagon for the bouquet bar as well and for Nerf Wars. So this is great for multiple different party service businesses. But I've got a checklist of items to not forget for foam events, things like the water key and different adapters for different hoses and spigots. So I will put that checklist up for just a couple bucks on my Etsy storefront. If anybody wants to buy the checklist, it'll just be a couple bucks up there. But this is a great side hustle to get going with good profitability, and it doesn't require any knowledge and knowing anything about this before you get started. You literally can learn it so quickly. And you can get your foam party business started realistically a couple $1,000s, depending on if you want a website and all that, maybe 2,500 bucks. But this is for people that are looking to get a side hustle going that they can realistically make good money on, and it doesn't cost a ton of money and you don't know anything about it. Foam parties could be a good option for you. All right, ask me any questions you've got.